So much to get through, a busy week of news. Let's start overseas with that royal visit to the White House, which began with Camilla not knowing where to stand.
And ended with Camilla not knowing where to stand. It's awkward though because the King can only sort of move one step forward, left or right, but the Queen can go anywhere.
Exactly. In Camilla's defence, the name tag on the bottom read Diana, so
okay.
she was a bit confused.
Yeah, that is very confusing.
This was the state visit of Charles and Camilla to the United States.
And the royals were welcomed in style.
There was a traditional viewing of the troops, a 21-gun salute.
22 if you count the assassination attempt, but he's fine, they're all fine.
Charles then addressed a joint sitting of Congress.
And I love how US TV introduced the King to Americans.
When the King speaks, you should think of him as if he were Gandalf in Lord of the Rings or Dumbledore in Harry Potter.
Of course, the difference is Dumbledore loved Harry.
Yeah,
The royal trip continued, and it was then on to the lavish state dinner.
The King's gift, the Belle from HMS Trump, a British sub that defended Australia in World War II.
Did you ever need to get hold of us or just give us a ring?
The royal bell for the royal bell end. It's beautiful.
No, that is the original Taco Bell, which Trump was very keen to have. By the way, the King just doing prop gear? Yeah. Prop comedy, the lowest form of comedy.
The lowest form of comedy. Let's move on. Excited Americans got a glimpse of royalty.
As the King and Queen's motorcade departed tonight, a hand emerged from a limo and waved. But whose was it?
There's no way of knowing.
Well, it wasn't the King's hand because we've got that here.
The lowest form of comedy.
High five.
Oh, God.
Let's move on. And the president was next in Florida.
And forget King Charles, Trump welcomed TV royalty.
One of the things that President Trump does is he tries to solve problems that nobody else is even working on.
Because he's the one starting the problem.
No, he's solving problems. The president is solving problems every single day.
A lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear?
Madagascar 5 sounds awful.
Sounds terrible, doesn't it?
Look, he's obsessed with these cognitive tests.
You know, I'm the only president to take a cognitive test.
That's not a brag.
That's not a good thing.
I'm the only president to take an eye test. That means I have the best eyes in the world.
If you think taking a cognitive test is a brag, that's why you need a cognitive test. In fairness to the president, though, these questions, they're tricky.
These are tough questions, you know. They say, take a number, any number. Okay, I'll take 99.
Okay, 99.
Multiply times 9, okay?
Times 9, okay.
Divide it by 3, good.
I'm getting confused.
Add 4,293, that's good.
I need a calculator.
Divide by 2.
Let's start again.
Subtract 93. Divide by 9. What is your answer?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Sorry. You actually worked it out, didn't you? What did you get?
I worked out that you can write boobs.
What do we say about prop comedy? Let's move on. The situation in the Middle East continues to bubble over, and an interesting update this week from Iran.
They're contemplating measures like suicide dolphins.
Kamikaze dolphins.
Pretty sure those are the dolphins John West rejects.
Look, we did get this update from Iranian state television.
Our negotiations with the United States are not conventional or ordinary.
Speaking of not conventional.
Why are they coming to us from Hogwarts?
Yes. Directed by Wes Anderson. It's amazing. It's one of the rooms being revealed this week on The Blockade. So again, it's good.
So, with the war in the Middle East, the
Yes.
fuel crisis and next week's federal budget, there are naturally a lot of questions for the Prime Minister.
Spicy or mild?
Spicy. I like hot food.
Extra garlic or no garlic?
Sorry to interrupt your Uber Eats order.
Yes.
There are things going on in the world.
And also, extra garlic or no garlic.
Surely there's a middle ground.
Yes, some
Just have
garlic.
some garlic. Look, there are some very serious questions.
Changing gear. Maths or White Lotus?
Okay.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? The garlic is good. It keeps Pauline Hanson away. It's perfect. The fuel crisis is affecting everyone, even...
A circus troupe is walking a tightrope of its own as the industry is squeezed by high fuel prices.
Surely you could fit quite a few clowns in one tiny car. Let's move on. And there are other issues on the agenda.
Exactly. Not the only sector affected by the fuel crisis.
The world's biggest condom maker says it's going to have to increase prices by up to 30%.
Now, when they say the world's biggest condom maker, do they mean they make the most condoms?
No, they're enormous.
They make one enormous condom.
Yes. Well, enormous for some.
Look, this begs the obvious question.
Tiramisu or
No,
Viennetta?
sorry. Let's move on.
Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has arrived in Australia for her first official visit since taking office. She was greeted at Canberra Airport by Foreign Affairs Minister Penny Wong last night, and I'm sure we'll have those pictures for you in a moment.
Would you call that greeting? I'm not sure that's a greeting.
It was a greeting. She got welcomed by Harold Holt, which was a lovely touch.
That
A lovely touch. Yes, the Japanese Prime Minister is down under. She spoke at a press conference at Parliament House.
これまでの50年のそれよりもさらに力強く。
Beautiful. This was a very important meeting with Australia committing to supply Japan with critical minerals, including gallium, nickel and graphite.
Meanwhile, Japan have agreed to continue to supply Australia with Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. Critical minerals.
And then it was into the Cabinet Office for high-level discussions on energy, global affairs, the Indo-Pacific.
What else?
My honeymoon destination was actually to the Great Barrier Reef, and I did scuba diving with my husband.
This trip could have been an email. What is the point of this?
No, it was huge. It was even covered on Japanese TV.
オーストラリアに到着し、今日首脳会談に臨みます。
Now, if you're wondering what else is on Japanese news this week, this is no joke.
はい、今年のゴールデンウィーク、アウトドアレジャーを楽しみたいという方も多いかと思いますが、そこで気をつけていただきたいのは、クマとの遭遇です。
Oh my God, I think we have the translation.
Which one is the bear?
Exactly. We've got a great show for you tonight. Mr. Glenn Robbins is here right after this.
You asked, we listened.
Right, here's the plan.
Members get exclusive access to classic, rare and never-before-seen video and audio from way back when we were starting out.
What did that guy at Consumer Affairs call it? A scam. It's a scam.
Friends of the show get early access to our regular YouTube content, as well as Have You Been Paying Attention content that's never been seen on TV or social media.
Good on you, Tom.
Love The Late Show?
Where every week is Piss Week.
We've got classic clips from the TV show for members of our Champagne Comedy tier.
Make sure you tell all your friends back in the big smoke.
Are you a die-hard D-Generation fan? Relive some of the earliest radio moments with exclusive access to the Radio Vault.
And remember, don't leave your radio on when you're not home.
Or if you simply want an easy one-stop shop to watch our TV shows,
This is going straight to the pool room.
Pool Room members can enjoy full episodes of Utopia, All Aussie Adventures, Frontline, Funky Squad and heaps more. Why not join today and become part of the community that asks for nothing more than
Champagne sketch comedy.